Now I wanted to spend a few moments to collect our thoughts and to think where San Benito CISD is headed. As we know, the next generation is before us, and they are ours to prepare for quality education. What does that mean to you? Every child that walks through our door, we as San Benito educators are committed to teach and do whatever it takes to make sure that that child is getting the best quality education that we can offer. What can we do to make sure that this happens? Well, as your superintendent, I send you a strong message to let you know that together we can be the difference. Let me repeat that again. Together we can be the difference. It's important that you tell yourselves this every day. As leaders, as teachers, as counselors, nurses, custodians, cafeteria personnel, bus drivers, teachers, it's very important that we know that we are together. We ask that our community involves themselves in helping us, along with the administration and the teachers, to provide the best opportunities for our students, to prepare them for the future, that we know that they are going to be in need of great, great skills because the competition is going to be fierce. I wanted to share with you some of the highlights that our district has in order to help prepare and work together as a team to make our students successful. First, we have our Phase 1 projects. The new cafeteria and class wing at Frank Roberts Elementary is now completed. We also have a new PE pavilion and cafeteria at Landon Elementary. We've installed new AC and heating renovations at both Frank Roberts and Landon Elementary. Those were the last two campuses in our district to have the renovations completed. And then we also have completed Phase 2 of the projects that have been moved to the bond election 2 years ago. We have completed new classroom wings at the Miller Jordan Middle School. Also, the completion of the new science lab wings at both the San Benito High School and Veterans Memorial High School. We also want to highlight a couple of very exclusive awards that have been given to our district. One of them is a $1.4 million technology grant for the Miller Jordan Middle School. With this grant, we are going to be providing all of the Miller Jordan Middle School students with iPads. They will be also having laptops, as well as they will be provided with two technologists who will be dealing with students and teachers and providing technology instruction. We also want to highlight an award that Dr. Cash Elementary was presented with, and they received the Distinguished School Award. Some other district highlights that we want to also take a look at is the development of district-wide professional developmental plans, which have been targeted and help build expertise. They will help monitor progress, provide support, and most of all, help teachers provide lessons that are learner-centered. As a district, we also provide all teachers with laptops and technology support to integrate technology into the classroom. As you well know, our students are immersed in technology from the moment they wake up to the moment they fall asleep. As a matter of fact, it's not uncommon to see teenagers fall asleep with their smartphones in their hands while they're texting. As teachers, we have to change the way we teach. We have to embrace technology. We have to welcome it because it is a tool that's here to stay. And the last thing that we want to do is not prepare our students for the future through the use of technology. Our district also provides a state-adopted TEKS curriculum through the use of 5E model lessons, which are through the use of C-Scope. The entire district is using C-Scope, and this is our centralized curriculum, of course, which has been adopted by the state. As teachers, we need to immerse ourselves and probably re-educate ourselves in how to provide 5E model lessons that are student-centered. Our students have a different way of learning. There's different modalities. We must engage our students in order to capture and help them explore and be creative. As teachers also, we need to think out of the box. We need to provide more hands-on. Through this, we know that our students will be successful. We have also been very fortunate that we are able to provide secondary students college-level courses and guidance for college readiness. We have had an increase of over 23% of our students in the high school graduating with approximately 2 years of college courses, and a few of them have also graduated with both a high school diploma and an Associate of Arts. As a district, we also highlight our end of course exams. I want to congratulate the 9th grade academy for their biology scores, which were in the 95% rate, math scores 100%, and our ELA scores at 87%. Our high school, I want to also highlight our high school for their performance, their commended performance in social studies. They had 45% of the students with commended performance who were tested. Also, they did score approximately an 86% in the algebra and an 86% in ELA. These are extraordinary improvements in the high school, and you are to be commended. But this is not where we stop. The bar has been raised. You have raised the bar. Now we must continue to reach this level and above. What is our strategic plan for San Benito CISD? Well, as a district, we have a purpose: to prepare our students for the future. If you think that being a teacher is an important job just because you went to college, graduated, got your degree, got your certification, and if you're here just for the money, well, guess what? San Benito doesn't want teachers like that. You need to be committed to help prepare our students. This is the most valuable legacy that you can leave our future. We must provide the highest level of learning for all and create a positive learning environment. Sometimes, I hate to see this, but I have to be very honest. When we walk into the classrooms to observe, not only do we observe the teachers and the students, but we also observe the environment. We must be able to change whatever it needs to change to establish a positive learning environment. Whenever you have a negative, it only attracts a negative. So we must make those two negatives into a positive. We must wake up in the morning with a passion to come and teach. We must inspire our students to love learning, but most of all, again, be the difference. We must maintain a culture wherever learning never ends. As teachers, we forever continue to learn, and we must establish that by learning, we become better. We must also make sure that we plan our lessons accordingly and be prepared, and also be prepared to give our students lessons that are not just exciting and creative, but challenging. As a strategic priority and campuses, each campus must set specific goals and strategies to meet them. Each campus is unique in their very own way. Each campus has a unique population. Each campus has a unique set of professional learning communities. There must be a clear, specific goal, and you must have clear, specific strategies to meet them. As your superintendent, I expect the administrators to be clear and specific on the goals that must be met, and the teachers to meet with the administrators to set clear and specific strategies to meet them. We must establish high expectations and support for all to be successful. We cannot be successful by ourselves. If we think that our classroom is successful and we don't share our strategies, ideas with others, then we are not making the school successful. And then the school is not making the district successful. We must work as a team. We must share. We must collaborate. We must teach our students to share and collaborate. It is vital that you be the leaders, that you make that impact on our future. Also, we must integrate technology into the classroom and prepare students through various media. Our students are forever logging onto Facebook. Students are now having relationships via text. We must know how to reach these students. We must think out of the box. We must grab their attention and use technology to take off, to improve learning, to capture the attention of every student that walks through your door. In closing, I want to give you something to think about. I want you to think about how success depends upon previous preparation. And without such preparation, there is sure to be a failure. What do those words mean to you? Think about them. Reflect. Before you walk into your classroom in the morning, make sure that you have prepared, because success will depend on your preparation. For students to be successful, you must be prepared. Just as an architect must prepare the plans for the engineers, just as the engineers must prepare the plans for the construction of new buildings. The construction of new buildings must be layered again, and also we have to look back and make sure and ensure if anything has to be realigned or if anything has to be added. As teachers, we must think success must be at the forefront in order to help our future. Our future is our generation now, and that is to come. And we as teachers can leave a legacy of students who will be lifelong learners in this 21st century global economy. Again, thank you for joining me. This is Mary Alice Leal, Superintendent of the San Benito CISD School District. I wish you a wonderful and rewarding year. And as a district, I know that we will be successful. And remember, we are a team. So, be the difference. Thank you.